to episode 9 of my author commentaries on my debut novel, Price World, which is available to buy now on Amazon in paperback and ebook forms. So today we're going to be looking at Chapter 5 in more detail, which is titled Space Virgin. And a warning, there are spoilers ahead, so if you haven't read up to Chapter 5 yet, or you don't want to know what happens, then save this channel and video to come back and watch later. Also this week, we've got your questions and answers for the author and your Amazon reviews. Oh, hold on, I'd better get this. Hello? Amy, how lovely to hear from you. But you could have picked a better moment. I'm just filming my latest author commentary for Price World, my debut novel. What's that? Yes, you do finally appear in the story. I know it's been a long while. Chapter 5 before you get a mention. You've got to go. There's an Amazon delivery for you. I hope it's a copy of my book. Go on. As long as she doesn't give it to me as a Christmas present. So, what can I tell you about Chapter 5? Originally, it featured Richard Branson and the Virgin space travel, but during an early draft reading, it was pointed out that I couldn't use a real person company, so I changed names and characters, but thought it was still neat to pay homage to Sir Branson and his enterprises with a play on the chapter title, Space Virgin. Also in Chapter 5 we learn why Dr. Adam Price, our hero, faked his own death in the Scottish castle explosion. He and mate reveal their good side as they come to the aid of a stricken spacecraft, without revealing themselves or Adam's inventions to the world. Well, it was a lot of fun writing this chapter, and during the rescue scenes in space, I couldn't help but think of the Thunderbirds TV puppet series of my childhood, and how daring rescues were mixed with that desire for anonymity. We see some incredible gadgets, including the flying car, which was based on the BMW i8, and as Amy said earlier, we finally meet Dr. Price's AI sidekick. I'll leave you with Chapter 6's title for now, The Sandcastle, where we finally meet the villain of the story, but more on that next time. Now it's time for your questions and answers. So today's first question is this: how do you balance writing with promotion of your novel? Well, it's an excellent question, and I could devote the entire video to it. Suffice to say, any other authors out there will know, it's a tricky balance, but I find with my second novel, now some 57,000 words completed, getting into a writing pattern has really helped me. I try and devote either a Saturday or Sunday to purely writing, alternating the other day with filming, editing, posting these author commentary videos. Social media isn't as often as I'd like or is really needed from a marketing perspective, but we do what we can with the time we have. I've also had some great success from editorial pieces that my home village have run in their community magazines and websites, and I'm planning another local magazine tie-in before Christmas. On to your second question, will there be an audio version of Price World? It's a question I am getting asked quite a lot. Let me just say that rudimentary plans are underway, exploring the possibility of producing a talking book for Price World. At the moment, it's planning what equipment I'll need and the best program to record it in, should I go ahead, plus a ton of other editorial decisions to make. Now let's have a look at some of your feedback and reviews for Price World. Well, let's start with the bad, shall we? Ridiculous plot, this one was entitled. The reviewer went on to say, I didn't get past page 20. Well, obviously not a fan, but quite possibly a clairvoyant if you've managed to discern the whole plot from the first 20 pages. But thank you for your feedback anyway. And now for some good feedback. This one was entitled A New Era for James Bond Fans. The reviewer went on to say, exactly what the action-obsessed fans ordered, a classic villain and a hero we actually root for, hoping this turns into a series. Well, thank you for that amazing feedback. I'm really pleased to read that you enjoyed the novel and felt you could really get behind the heroes. To be mentioned in the same breath as a fictional giant like James Bond is truly humbling. So, thank you very much. Well, that's all we've got time for this week. Next week, we'll take a closer look behind Chapter 6, plus more of your questions from the author and any feedback from readers of Price World. Until then, don't forget, keep writing. Bye for now.